splashes made in the Western Conference this year, and people will obviously put the spotlight on that. But this team didn't need splash, right? That's what all the guys are saying, that the pieces were here and you added the things that this team needed to remain elite.
We got better this offseason. Just because we're not in a major market, we're not on SportsCenter every day talking about what we have for breakfast. But we got better this offseason. So I know the young guys really developed this summer. I know adding Mike Miller is going to help. He has a couple rings. He's a vet. He's one of the best shooters in my eyes. Adding Kosta Koufis, who's a starting center in the league. People don't even realize that he was a starting center over JaVale McGee. We have so many great pieces that, I think our team is coming together. We finally have a core. We finally have identity, and we have a young coach who's one of the best in my eyes because he works just as hard as everyone else.
That coach said that he's also depending on internal development from the guys already here, like yourself, and taking that next step from where you were last year.
I took a huge step. I battled through so much last year, growing up, having an injury last year, and I think towards the end of the season in the playoffs, that's when people start to realize, all right, Q's coming to his own. And I've worked extremely hard. I didn't get lackadaisical this summer. I didn't chill. I took a week off and got right back in the gym. I was so hungry for our success this season. I just want to get better. And it's going to be an exciting season. I can't wait to lace them up with my teammates.
You were part of the Grizzlies. What did you have?
What did you have for breakfast this morning?
We'll send it to ESPN.
Man, I was so excited. I didn't eat this morning.
And listen, you know what? It's so early we didn't eat either.
I was like, nah. Let me just get to the gym as fast as possible. I want to see all your beautiful faces.
You look at this roster and realize that there is so much depth, so much competition. Is that going to motivate guys in training camp? Because you know that if you don't get your minutes, somebody else is going to take it.
Somebody else is going to snatch your minutes right up, and it's going to add so much competition in training camp. It's going to add so much competition to each possession, and when guys are out there trying to play their hardest in each game, that means we're going to get the wins. We're going to have a great year because if you don't do it, the next man will. And no offense to anybody, everyone's going to try to bite each other's heads off to try to get minutes, to try to provide for their families and play their role. And that's the best time. That's the best adversity. We're going to have a lot of internal competition, which is going to be great.
Is it cool for you, though, to already know your role? For so long, you were trying to find your role, but then after last year, when people talk about Q, they can say X, Y, and Z. People know what to expect from you now.
Oh, it's not done yet. That's the whole thing. You could say, all right, Q's role, he could shoot threes, he could defend. I'm still building on that. I'm only in my 4th year, and people forget that. People forget how young I was last year. I was probably the youngest guy in our rotation playing last year. Still probably one of the youngest this year. So I'm just so anxious to get out there and show people, you know what, I'm still developing. It's not a closed book yet. I'm still got a long ways to go in my career. I'm still developing. I'm still hungry, and I'm getting better each and every day.
Do you think you can? Do you think you will start? Should you start? Does it matter if you start?
It doesn't matter. I just want to play. I just want to win games. It would be nice to start. That would be great. Every guy in the NBA wants to start. I'm working towards that, but whoever's best for our team, that's what happens.